Ah, what could be cuter than animals? Sleeping ones, right? The position your pet sleeps in can speak volumes about its attitude towards you. And how do some wild animals sleep? Well, that's a real art. Let's take a look, but be quiet. You don't want to wake your fluffy friend. 1. At your feet. If your pet sleeps down near your feet, this doesn't mean it's afraid to come closer and is waiting for your permission. Most likely, your fur baby is sleeping there because of a hopeless situation. You toss and turn all night, and your pet is forced to leave the bed so you don't roll over on him. Sleeping at your feet is much safer, especially for cats and small dogs. 2. Full trust. If you sleep in the fetal position with bent legs, you might have noticed your pet snuggling up in that cozy spot between your knees. This suggests that the animal fully trusts you and believes that you, as the pack leader, are responsible for its well-being. By the way, kittens and puppies sleep similarly with their mothers. 3. The quiet place. Pets, like their owners, can't fall asleep when the neighbors are being noisy or there's a thunderstorm outside. But cats and dogs feel worse than you because their hearing is much more sensitive. To escape from the noise somehow, they tuck themselves right between your legs when you sleep on your back. Thus, your pet has found a warm, soundproof circle. 4. The jealous pose. If you share a bed with a partner, your pet can squeeze in between you two. This is the warmest and safest place for them, cuddled in between their two most favorite humans in the world. But watch out! A pet will also do this if they want to separate you from your partner, also known as they're jealous that you love someone as much as them. 5. The softest place. It happens that pets, especially cats, will arrogantly drive you right off your own pillow. And all because the bed may not seem soft and comfortable enough for them. Even if you buy your pets a special soft pillow, they still may tend to sleep on yours because they want it, and they know you'll give it to them. Yeah. 6. The best protection. Some dogs like to sleep under the covers too, just like they're human. The slight pressure on our bodies from the blankets soothes the nervous system, much like a hug. We feel more protected when we sleep under the covers. Well, pets feel the same way, and they love being covered. 7. Pure love. The most pleasant and clearest way to show they love you is when your pet crawls across your body up to your face as you're sleeping. It shows its affection and complete dependence on you. They want to feel the beat of your heart and hear your breath. 8. Hugs. If you sleep in an embrace with your pet, you probably notice that it always faces you. Again, this is your pet's way of hearing your heartbeat. They'll be able to sleep more soundly, knowing everything is okay with you. 9. Always ready. With this sleeping pose, your pet is stretched next to you at full height. Dogs like to sleep in this position, very rarely cats. The animals are located as close as possible to your hand so that you can easily pet them. That, and dogs can easily jump to their feet from this position and protect their owner or carry out demands at a moment's notice. 10. The Bed Hog. If you find yourself on the edge of the bed in the morning and your pet stretched out across the entire mattress, then it squeezed you to the very edge quietly and slowly during your sleep. Such pets are very spoiled and want to conquer all the sleep territory. They do this because they're not afraid of punishment. They know who's boss. Hey, what about your furry companion? How does it like to sleep with you? Let me know down in the comments. And in case you have a more exotic pet, like a chimpanzee or dolphin, maybe you didn't know that dolphins don't really sleep in the traditional sense. Half of their brain rests, while the other half stays alert to monitor the situation around. Besides, dolphins don't have gills, because they're mammals, not fish. And they can't stay underwater for a real long time. So the alert side of their brain makes sure they come up for air when need be. Many animals, such as zebras or giraffes, sleep while standing because they must be ready to flee from predators at any moment. There are special muscle locks in their knees that fix the legs into a standing position, yet still allow the rest of the body to relax. But eventually, a giraffe will have to sleep on the ground for a good rest, and they look pretty funny doing it. By the way, flamingos have it even rougher. These birds sleep while standing on one leg. Some birds, like the albatross, can sleep while flying. Their brains have a similar feature as dolphins. One half rests, the other works. This lets them make long flights without landing. Some whales and orcas don't sleep at all for 3 to 4 weeks after birth. Their mothers don't sleep either. The calves are weak at this time, so their body activates long wakefulness to avoid predators. Pet fish also sleep when night comes. As soon as you turn off the lamp near the aquarium, the fish quickly doze off. This suggests that they also use circadian rhythms. But there are some fish that live in complete darkness, and circadian rhythms don't act on them. Walruses sleep in short intervals in the water because they need to surface for air. This is inconvenient, so they came up with a smart solution. They pop their heads up out of the water and stick their tusks into the ice so they don't sink. Apes sleep a lot like humans. Adult gorillas and chimpanzees make themselves a comfortable soft bed by stacking leaves and grass. They also remove any trash from the area and then curl up in this nest in a fetal position just like people. Smaller primates just freeze in a comfortable position on a branch and sleep in short intervals. Could be like people too. Maybe a sleepy student in class or a tired office worker who nodded off right at their desk. Penguins gather in a large, tight circle and snuggle together, especially in cold weather, meaning they also sleep while standing. This shows a highly developed instinct for self-preservation. Sea otters float on their backs while sleeping, but the coolest thing is that they hold each other by the paws so that nobody in the group gets lost or taken away by the current. Gotta admit, it looks pretty comfy, like a natural waterbed. Another member of the Half My Brain Sleeps at a Time club are ducks, but they sleep in groups, and only the watchman snoozes with one eye open to look out for any predators. All the others can sleep normally. But do the watchmen change every night like shift workers? It's still unknown to scientists. Well, now I need a nap. How about you? Hey, if you learned something new today, then give the video a like and share it with a friend. And here are some other cool videos I think you'll enjoy. Just click to the left or right, and remember, stay on the bright side of life.